I had a recent cycle of verb that had, in the very first video, the little girl that was involved didn't make any eye contact. She didn't look at the practitioner. She didn't talk, and the practitioner was asking lots and lots and lots of questions to try to initiate interactions. And by the third video, when the third video arrived, the the contrast was so clear, because the little girl spoke and spoke and spoke and spoke. She looked at the member of staff, she indicated what she wanted, she used verbal and non-verbal communication, and it was just in the three cycles of verb, and the difference in the interactions were phenomenal. The difference in practitioners' ability to be silent and to give time,
that's a good one.
is phenomenal, and it really has an impact on them being able to receive and respond to initiatives of children. It works really well.
So I had a practitioner who was hoping that she could help the child sort of stay in an area instead of flitting around everywhere the whole time. And the very first video that I had to clip was very much the practitioner was trying to keep the child there by asking question after question after question, and it wasn't a really great experience for the child, and the child was maybe giving one answer or not even bothering to answer, ignoring. And she had set up, the practitioner set it up so she was at a certain area,
right.
And over the course of the 3 cycles, she sort of came to realisation through all the conversations and micro-analysing of the clips that this little girl had an awful lot to say if she didn't actually question her, that if she actually just received her.
So for practitioners, one of the things that I have realised is that they become more conscious of what they're doing, and more conscious of what they're doing well and what works and how it works, and that really helps them when they're interacting with children and young people. But in the cycles that we've done with different settings, all of the settings have come back to say that there's a bit of a buzz in the setting with them talking about their interactions with children and young people, and about them being aware of other people's strengths and picking up on those and receiving those and reflecting those back to people so that they're more aware of it. And the communication between team members also is enhanced, because the skills that they've been practicing with children, they end up practicing with each other as well, so that they're using those same sorts of ways of interacting and supporting each other to reflect on their practice, so that they're not just reflecting when they do their shared reviews, they start to do that reflection with their other teammates, which works really well.
So they go from, do you think this is a good time to film, to actually, oh, I wish we'd filmed that, because they're actually looking out and observing each other's practice and saying, oh, that would have been a great one to discuss because I think I did that really well. And I think that growing confidence has such an impact on settings. And I think one of the really nice things about the way that we do VERP here is have that celebration ceremony at the end, where people, that buoyancy, that buzz that I have absolutely noticed as well in the sessions we've done too, it's celebrated, and I was going to say it's a lovely ending, but actually it's just the beginning for them.
I know that the practitioners are happier, the children are obviously happier. Happy parents, happy children, happy practitioners, happy parents, you know.
Yes, definitely.
I think if children are feeling that they are being received and that they're being responded to, and children are presenting happier, then I know as a parent I'd feel happier about sending my child to a setting and knowing that the practitioners were really successful in their interactions.
Yes, definitely, because it's not just they might have focused on one child that they thought they had to work with, but actually the results with VERP are that every child benefits, definitely. Every child benefits from VERP.
Yeah.
Definitely the importance of slowing down, taking the time to say good morning to the children and not rushing to the door after it, getting down to their level. I realised after the videoing and watching, I asked a lot of questions, and I thought, why am I doing that? So it made me very aware of it, and I've stopped doing that and listening to what the children are saying and becoming attuned to them, and that I don't need to lead the conversation, they can lead the conversation.
Yeah, I think we both learned that, didn't we? That if things don't go as planned, then that's okay. And that I find myself always analysing my interactions with the children. Like Jordan says, are you giving them the time they deserve? Are you listening to them fully? Are you engaged? Are you attuned? Because we could see through VERP how important that was and the outcomes that it created.
I think it was really good to look back and see what I was doing right, because in the moment you're not seeing it. You're just dealing with the situation as it's happening. So, and when it's finished, you sometimes come out of it thinking, I feel a wee bit exhausted with that. And it's not until you look back and you see, oh, I've done this right, I've done this right.
I think following VERP, we saw the children, it was really nice to see the children taking their progress from VERP into all the areas in the nursery, and in turn we just felt more empowered to support them, and less quick to try and involve others and get everybody involved in that journey at that stage, because we felt that we had the skills to be able to do that.
The children are learning through everything we're modelling and scaffolding rather than just the teaching input, which was really positive for our more complex learners who need a lot more support with engagement and interaction. And I think it just really highlighted, I've said this a few times, but the small success, the success, you don't always see the small snippets and moments that were really positive, but also it shows how important our relationships were with the learners too.
Definitely, because you got to see yourself on camera with the children, and you don't normally, like, I would never see myself working with the children, and I think it gave me a bit more confidence in what we're doing.
Yeah, I think because it focuses so much on the positives, it just allows you to believe in yourself and maybe step out of that comfort zone, and take on new challenges.
I think it does. Like I've said, I sometimes put myself down a bit. Sometimes I think I'm not good enough, but when you see yourself back in videos and you can see something that's positively happening, it does make you feel a bit better about yourself, and then it does make you go on to the next time with a bit more kind of positivity and like attitude that you can actually do it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's changed the way I see myself. It's changed the way I see members of the team. It's just been such an overall positive experience. I feel more enthusiastic about improving my practice, and it's given me the confidence to sort of compliment other practitioners and colleagues on their attunement and things that they're doing well. It's really helped to improve relationships as well, being able to pick up on the positives that we can't see ourselves.